up, everybody? I can't see. Oh, that's no better. Welcome in. It's the St. John's County Show this time in the morning. Hope you're having a great day so far. We are. Not really.
Well, we're getting there.
Okay. We are getting there. We are getting there. I'm just glad my F-bomb didn't make it onto the air.
You made it great.
Would have been a rough start to the show.
Starting off with that.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody in comments. Nick's always the first person to comment good morning.
Yeah,
Big
Nick,
shout out to
first
Nick.
one. Actually, today was Joy was the first place.
Was she? Okay. All right.
But Nick, yes,
there
usually.
You go. Nick's always there, man.
Let's make them race. Let's see what happens.
The top five.
We'll give you a prize if you're the first one tomorrow.
2023 beer run tile. I think we got 3 left.
Okay, great. We'll give you an old award that you didn't earn.
Dude, it's my coaster at home. I love it.
Yeah,
I
I've
still use
got
mine.
a couple at home too, for sure. Yeah, all right, man. We got a lot to talk about today. Family was awarded millions of dollars after a fatal drunk driving accident. This is really sad. We've got plans for a performing arts center. We've got man who was poisoning his wife.
There's a roller coaster of emotions with these
really
stories.
is.
Okay.
We'll talk about the motorcycle crash yesterday. This was really sad as well. And the meeting yesterday where officials met from across the state out here at Anastasia Island to oppose development. Troy, I almost had to pull a "Do you know who I am?" yesterday.
I had to walk up and get several people. They're like, "Oh, I was invited, I swear." They were strict about it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they were
really strict.
Yeah, they were. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. It was all around good, though, I thought it was a good message. Well, we'll get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The result was great.
Yeah.
Later in the day.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So we'll talk about all that and more. But we'll start by telling you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln, right here in St. Johns County, of course. I don't know why I felt the need to say that. It's not going to be a good morning.
It's going to be a very special morning.
It's going to be a bad morning. It's going to be an awful show.
Oh, here we go. The Webby goes too.
That means it's going to be good.
Yeah, right.
We'll
Unhinged is the way we go.
Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln been more than just a dealership. They're a family-owned beacon of trust here in St. Augustine. Founded on honesty, integrity, and community service, that Bozard family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got that state-of-the-art service facility, 91 climate-controlled service bays out there, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance. Plus, you can enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage. Mm-hmm. They are the proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater, and their team is dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they offer the best in pricing, selection, and service just off 95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire our local hometown dealership, man. Also, the Florida Man games. Hell yeah.
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 Oh, you do it the best.
The events out there are going to be amazing. Of course, we're bringing back the evading arrest obstacle course.
Yeah.
It was a big hit last year.
Huge.
This year. Yeah. The weaponized pool noodle mud duel, that was big as well. I think we're going to use those things to duel again. I think we're going to use those big Q-tips to do multiple duels.
Oh, very nice. A multi-round.
Maybe some jousting involved.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
The weaponized noodle is sponsored by Mastercraft.
That's right. Yeah.
very good.
The Florida Sumo cage match and beer chug.
Mm-hmm.
That's an amazing one, too. That's a fun one to watch. Lots of choke slams last year on that one.
Yeah. Actually, one intense one that I remember that's still
Everybody remembers that.
Still vividly.
Yeah.
His friends that put him in the ring with that guy hate him.
Yeah. And then we've got a new mystery event as well.
Really?
Yes.
Like parking lot performances or something?
It's going to be unveiled in the next couple of months.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is going to be a great one, actually. And then, of course, we've got the Hurricane Party Prep Grocery Aisle Brawl. Jesus. It's so Florida. It's almost unbelievable, but it is real.
Mm-hmm.
It is real. And you got to get out there and check it out for yourself. You can do that by getting tickets at thefloridamangames.com.
And started off with a good butt eating.
It will start off with a good old butt eating.
That's like the blessing.
It is. Yeah, it's the qualifying round, the Eat the Butt Challenge.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Also, a big shout out to our friends at Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, Chiba Hot Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Lace Med Spa, Griffin Service, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, BNS Signs. And of course, I am energized and powered every morning by our friends at the Vibe Nutrition. Got the strawberry margarita this morning.
Whoa, you better not drive.
You have to do that with your pinky out.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Strawberry margarita. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just spilled some.
All
right.
It was drool.
It was. Gross. Question of the day. What's up, guys? How are you guys doing?
Hey,
I just shifted gears mid-sentence.
Hanging in there.
On this Thursday.
Which means it's long weekend eve.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be off Monday, enjoying some time off, just like a lot of people.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, question of the day, Troy.
All right, question of the day. It's a pretty simple one. I want to find out what's everyone's favorite fruit.
Oh,
Some people
I'm
are
not-
orange people. Some people are apple people. Some people
Yeah.
are banana people. Some people are peaches.
I like those little mini oranges. What are those called? What are those?
Clementines.
Clementines.
Or tangerines, one or the other.
Yeah, clementines or tangerines.
They
whatever
are
you wanna
good.
call
They're
them.
little cuties. Yeah.
They're great to
you
just snack on, man. I can throw down a few of those
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
randomly.
we kind of always have the cuties in the house.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one to have, actually.
Okay.
I know. I almost said peaches because Georgia peaches are so good. But I'm going to go with black cherries.
Black cherries.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one to sit around. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I think of fruit, I mean, and Rebecca just stole my answer. Raspberries is what I really, really like. I mean, of the berry side,
Uh-huh.
but I love a good apple too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you can't
do you
go
like
wrong with
a-
an apple?
Crunchy apple, or are you like a softer? Because there's two different types of peeps out there. Like a baking
There's a
apple is like a
soft
softer apple.
Yeah,
like a golden apple will be softer than like a Macintosh. That'll be more crunchy.
Which way do you think I would go?
I think you'd go crunchy.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, good.
100%,
Okay.
100%.
Some people like the mushier ones. I'm just saying, but they're better for baking. Like you're making apple pie, you can want them a little bit soft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm talking about one that, and I love that little thing. And I think I might like the little apple slicer, just the activity. Have you ever seen one of those?
I have, but I
Where
don't
you
have
just-
one.
And you just
Yeah.
put them in slices. I think I like the action of that. Just,
Okay.
I mean, makes me feel like I'm tough or something. I've done nothing.
Isn't it fun though? Yeah.
is. It's fun.
Troy's barometer of toughness. Is
I'm
slicing
total,
an apple.
yeah.
If you growl when you do it, you feel good about it. You just gotta growl when you do it.
Molina wins. Slice.
Take that, apple.
Fatality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Sure.
But I do love my little slicer thing.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
We
get
got
you one for Christmas, Davey.
Oh boy.
Big spender.
Okay. Yeah. Davey's gonna get an apple slicer off Wish.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be here in 13 years, but it'll be the size of like my
13
dollhouse.
years,
Yeah.
It'll only slice the soft apple.
I wish it could slice. Yeah.
It's for soft apples.
That's how everything you get off Wish works, right? I wish it worked. I wish
it was-
this
yeah.
did what it said it did in the description.
I wish it was bigger.
I wish it showed up a year earlier.
All right, good stuff. We got some good answers in the comments, man.
Yeah. They're getting in there. Pineapple. Okay.
Yeah.
Mango, I'm seeing some good ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Watermelon. Watermelon's good.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
in Florida.
Kiwi.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
It is an interesting one.
Oh yeah. You
I like a kiwi
You
moment.
speak New Zealand too. You left that off of your language.
Oh, off my I'm whatever five lingual is. Yeah. Thanks for checking my Facebook post from 2 days ago and
Yeah.
bringing that up.
Quarto.
Where nobody understands it. Most of the people watching, I don't
everyone-
think are friends with me on Facebook.
Everyone stalks you. It's,
Oh, okay.
Do they?
All right.
No.
Oh.
That's
I was
unsettling.
trying to make him feel better.
That's
Oh.
unsettling. Why was that? Why
wanna-
mass people committing a crime against me would make me feel better? I don't know.
Mm.
Okay. Well, with that said, it's time for a quick check of the weather, Troy.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. 90 days
So-
over 90. We've hit 90 days over 90.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm
It's
clocking
getting
up.
cooler, though. It was a little cooler yesterday. Than it
Your
has
mouth
been.
to God's ears. I hope so.
All right, that comes to us from Great Expectations Realty and Auction, who can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com, gerealty.us. I think we have Jenna on the show soon.
We do today.
Okay. Woohoo.
There goes my plug.
All right.
That's all right.
It's time for a traffic report. What's up, guys?
We've got traffic.
Okay.
And my friend's Cadillac broke down this morning.
Okay. Yeah, been there. Been
Oh,
there.
wow. Those are some
Is that
short
Bill
shorts.
That's my favorite president right there.
Those are running shorts there with the scalloped edges.
I did not have gasoline in my
Scalloped
Cadillac.
Showing some thigh. Zaddy.
All right. Roads
Traffic is
look
going
empty,
well.
though. Yeah.
Yes, they are. It's very
Desolate.
smooth and it's going well. So keep that up out there.
All right.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. That traffic report, of course, comes to us from Lace Med Spa. If you're looking for a relaxing and rejuvenating experience, it's a Lace Med Spa all the way. Amazing hydrofacials, Botox, dermal fillers, laser treatments, all that great stuff and more. And if you go in there and mention Davey's name and you're a first-time client, you get $100 off your first service, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Alace.com. It's beauty on your terms.
Those Luke Bryan tickets, go after them, guys.
That's
You
right.
can go see them in Tampa. They're doing a giveaway. Check their socials.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the news, shall we? We have got a local family was awarded $14.3 million after a verdict was handed down. I don't think this makes up for the loss of the family members.
The loss is egregious.
It's terrible, man. Terrible. The family was left devastated by a drunk driver in a deadly 2000 St. Johns County crash. It was the day after Christmas in 2020. Raquel Halarambo's life was changed forever, they say in this story. She was on her way to the family lake house from Nights of Lights in St. Augustine with her husband, her 2-year-old daughter, and her brother Jimmy and his wife. They came to visit because Halarambo was expecting twins and was roughly 8 months pregnant at the time that this happened. Police say Michael Rain drove drunk and crashed into them. Halarambo's brother died in the accident, and so did her unborn twins from the extent of the injuries. She says, every day I think of my 2 girls running around fighting with their sister. I want to call my brother every day, and I can't. She says, I can't because one person decided to do something against the law. She says losing her brother is the hardest thing she's ever experienced. And she said, not only did we lose the girls too, but to save my life, I had to have a hysterectomy. So we lost that in our newly fresh marriage.
Yeah, she can't have kids ever again.
Yeah,
What year was this?
2020.
2020. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Because I was like, I thought you said 2000, and I was like, oh.
But there's like a silver lining here, though, too. I mean, if you can find one, you got to find one. And the family they said that the 14.1 million, it will never obviously replace the ones that are lost, but they did start a foundation in which if you can't get home, that you can draw funds from this foundation, which is something that's a change maker, and they are doing some progressive work. That's how we do down here. We got to find the light. And
Yeah.
they did adopt a kid yesterday. I think they signed the papers. That was a beautiful moment. It's just, my prayers are for this family. Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, man. This is a record-breaking sum that was awarded to them, apparently. $14.3 million. So I'm glad they're able to kind of turn that tragedy into something life-saving for other people in the future, hopefully. I mean, it sounds like that's the point of what they're doing. But, yeah, no amount of money can ever, replace what you lose when you lose people that you love, man.
Yeah.
And and I know Raquel.
Do you?
Yeah, she actually the first year we went hiking, she was one of the girls who went hiking with me on the Appalachian Trail.
Wow.
So and this that was prior to this accident.
Yeah.
Just beautiful young lady. And I she really has recovered and is so strong, and it is heartbreaking what happened, and I'm happy that she's getting some relief.
Mm-hmm.
Just a beautiful young lady.
Yeah.
So, love you, girl.
Yeah, man. And I think I saw a quote from the drunk driver. Was that what
he's
you said this
devastated.
morning? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
I mean,
of course.
that's what the
You
judge
don't-
said. There's no doubt. I see remorse and how sorry you are, but that still doesn't take away,
Yeah.
the actions of the crime. So, yeah, he's definitely
I think he said something to the effect of, "I hate myself every day."
every day.
And that's understandable. I think most people would feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, when you do something like that, you are taking a huge risk. And of course, nobody intends to do damage to other people when they do that. You're not
Right.
thinking, but you just can't do it, man. You just can't drink and drive.
And how can you put a price on that? I know this is a very large sum of money,
Yeah.
but that's just never going to replace that loss.
Yeah, man.
And she said, I would take it all back in a blink of an eye if I
Of
could.
course.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of course. Yeah. So our hearts go out to them this morning, and I know they will do good things for other families.
Yeah.
With this,
Mhm.
which is like you said, Davey, the silver lining, man.
Yeah, and it was so early in their relationship. I mean,
Right. That's what I
yeah.
That's a
understand.
test of faith
yeah,
right there.
Yeah. Very sad, man. St. Augustine arts leaders nearing a decision on a new performing arts center site.
Praying
Yeah.
for these people.
Yeah.
The arts are hurting on this week, right?
They are. After years of searching for a suitable site for a new performing center, St. Augustine arts leaders are narrowing down their options. Their preferred choice, as stated by Eric Becker, Vavarde Strategic Funding, that's a wholesome arts name, is to partner with the Florida Memorial University Foundation, which owns a 70-acre site off Holmes Boulevard. There's 70 acres off of Holmes Boulevard somewhere? Jeez.
Yeah.
The site is... Okay. Well, everybody said that pretty matter-of-factly. I'm just trying...
I'm thinking, I'm just like, God, but what a spot to turn into. I mean, Home Boulevard is nuts out there.
where the museum's going.
Okay.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same space.
FMU has agreed to allow a 14-acre site in West Augustine to be used by the county for the state's official Black History Museum. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Which could also be a partner in the project. Jeez, Troy, would you just let me read the rest of the story?
Wait,
My bad.
Ruining all the surprises.
I'm the worst.
Surprise. Here's
You
a
are the
performance.
worst, man. The St. Augustine Epicenter Alliance is a nonprofit group of local arts and cultural organizations, and they're working with Vavarde to formulate a deal to build a large performing arts center. The envisioned facility, currently referred to as the St. Augustine Shell. Is this the one they were trying to put off 312? I don't know.
That's a good question, actually. Because
This might
remember
be the
that
one,
when they were
yeah,
going to do
a couple
that?
of years ago,
we
they were
saved
trying to put
Fish
that off
Island.
trade.
Yes.
It'll be used for performances, exhibitions, rehearsals, and more.
Boy, they really see this vision. Okay.
Becker updated the Alliance members on the progress of securing the site and gathered feedback on their preferences during a recent meeting. And the FMU site is still a strong contender, but other options are still being considered, including a nearby 51-acre site and a space in World Golf Village recently acquired by the county for redevelopment. They say most attendees at the meeting expressed a strong preference for sites near the city, but Becker emphasized the importance of keeping options open, including the World Golf Village's site. Alliance President Albert Silas expressed optimism that any of the sites could work and hoped the county government would collaborate with FMU to facilitate the agreement. They're not seeking county funding for the project, which is good,
Oh, that's nice.
but it aims to work in partnership with Vaverde and the nonprofit Alliance. Over the years, the group has explored various sites to accommodate the active arts scene in our county. Previous plans included land off of 312. There we go. Jeez, Pete, why do you have to say stuff before we get to the story?
Ruining the story.
I'll say it for you, Troy.
Karma.
Okay, I'll say it
That's
for
my
you.
kink over there.
Yeah,
Jeez.
All right. Becker encouraged local artists and organizations to unite in support of the concept and future marketing efforts. Susan Phillips, President and CEO of the St. Johns County Visitors and Convention Bureau, discussed the importance of marketing the area's cultural offerings to attract visitors and generate revenue for the tourism industry. Yeah. Boy, I've got comments. I don't want to make them. I won't make them.
I can't comment.
Oh, is this something you're working? This is something you might have to decide on?
It might be something that I might have to vote on in the future. So
okay.
I have to withhold.
I like the World Golf Village idea. I think that's going to space it out a little bit. I mean, I think this is a performance space that it sounds like it is a destination. I think that people would go to, where I feel like it would be jammed on Holmes Boulevard. Yeah. I don't know. Well, because they're also building that road right there too. So how's that going to impact? I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You know, I would like, they would definitely have to mix in some good national acts here with this.
Yeah, like touring theater or something, or they could definitely get some off-Broadway stuff. I could see that happening.
Yeah, the people would come to see. Yes, they need big national acts to make it a destination.
Sure.
I think. Because if I'm going to North Carolina and they're like, hey, there's a community play full of people from North Carolina that you never heard of, I'm not necessarily going out there.
Yeah.
But not saying it's a bad idea, just saying mix it up.
Give
people a reason to go out there.
Here's the other side of the coin. St. Augustine High School Theater it's no secret. That is atrocious for them to be the academy of theater and performance and things. So this might be good if this was happening over at Holmes Road. They can give those students an opportunity to be in an actual real live performance space. So I don't know. I could see both sides of the coin here, but I do like World Golf Village. I feel like we're not doing enough there and we're jamming everything here. I don't know. That's my opinion.
Yeah, there's definitely not a lot of entertainment options out there.
Right. There's the IMAX theater, right?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully that's coming back. They're still kind of operating that,
yeah,
but
yeah, it's still there, it's still chilling. But right, that's it.
Yeah.
What's the attraction there?
Yeah, exactly. What's the attraction? What's going to bring people in? What's going to give you return on your investment for the St. Augustine Shell?
Right.
We used to have one of those shells in downtown St. Augustine. Not many people remember that.
Yeah, there's a band shell right near where the putt-putt golf course.
Yeah.
Oh,
right
really?
Yeah.
Right there beside it.
Wow. Used to go there often. We used to live off Avley Street and used to go there often as a kid. Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah. So I can see the value there. Oh, value. Gas.
Well,
let us know in the comments where you're seeing the best prices for gas. We would appreciate it. Why does Kenny always have to bring up a carousel?
For that.
Yeah.
For that reason.
God, dang it, man. No carousels on screen today, guys. No
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
on screen today.
Yeah, I mean, let's get fresh jokes.
A1A discount beverage holding strong at $2.99.
Wow, that's awesome, actually, for this holiday weekend.
The Sunoco is at $21.99 North Ponce. They're at $3.05. That's their cash price. The Gate at $40.75 US 1 North is at $3.09. The Shell at 146 King Street, $3.10. The Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard is at $3.11. Circle K at $45.64 US 1 North, also at $3.11. Same with the Owens. Same with the Sunoco at 450 South Ponce. And then the Shell at $23.50 North Ponce jumps it up to $3.19. And the Citgo at $10.99 South Ponce, $3.25 this morning. That comes to us from Chris Lucero. Bail bonds. If you get in trouble and you need to get out of jail, or you got a family member who's kind of a scumbag and you need to get him out of jail because you still love him anyway.
God bless you.
Chris Lucero can help you do that.
I can hear you.
Their team of experienced professionals available for you 24/7. Give them a call, 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. All right, we got some live music hitting St. Augustine today and tonight. John Q is going to be at the Milltop Tavern at noon. Josh Tennessee Worthy, Bin 39, 1 o'clock. Tony Scazzaro at La Cocina at the Cellar upstairs at 1. Smoke and Joe Shower at the Backyard Island Cafe at Meehan's at 1 o'clock. Cam Wheaton. And Hayes.
Oh,
all caps on Hayes. Hayes! They want you to yell the names.
Yeah.
Pierre's Pub at 1 o'clock. Zaza Flamenca at Bin 39 at 4. Joe Downing at the Guy Harvey Resort at 5. Dewey Via at Marina Munch at 5. Allen Arena, the Oasis at 5. Trevor Compton at the St. Augustine Shores Golf Club at 5. Mike Cook at the Conch House at 5. Uptown Block Party. Spinster Abbott's at 5. The Hendrix Band at Barillo's at 5:30. And Burn Unit.
Ouch.
Art Box at 6 o'clock. Of course, that comes to us from Griffin Service this morning, because choosing the right company when you need AC, plumbing, and electrical services is a big decision. Griffin helps hundreds of local families just like you every week getting problems fixed so that you can get back to what really matters. You see them everywhere dozens of times a week, and when you do, it always means legendary service is on the way. If you have AC, plumbing, or electrical problems, Griffin makes it easy. Give them a call, 904-500-2653, or visit griffinservice.com and see the Grifference. We've got an awful, terrible Thursday today. An Indiana man, oh my God. An Indiana man admits to poisoning his wife's Coca-Cola. The reason that he was doing this is going to blow your mind.
Coca-Cola?
None of you guys are expecting why he did this. None of you guys.
Oh, Indiana.
She didn't make the bed.
Not even close.
Really?
Not even close. Oh, and some of the stuff he was putting in there.
Really?
Jeez, yeah. All right. Well, I got to stop teasing it. We'll get to the read, and then we'll talk about the story. Fidus Roofing. They support a lot of local charities that support local kids in our area, which is why we absolutely love them. In addition to, they support a lot of our friends and neighbors' roofs in St. Johns County. They're always looking to grow their team, and they would encourage you to come and apply with them if you're looking for a great job that'll help you afford a roof over your head in St. Johns County. They're master elite contractors, and that means they can offer you warranties that nobody else can, and they do great work. Give them a call, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers
And gutters.
I gotta say, Keeley was kind of close on what this answer actually is. Okay, here we go. Indiana man admits to poisoning his wife's Coca-Cola to marry her daughter.
Oh, gosh.
This is what?
This is like a
This guy
Lifetime
can't
movie.
think. An Indiana man, Alfred Ruff. Anybody want to take a guess how old this guy is?
58.
Okay.
54.
71.
Dang!
Look at this guy. There he is. There's that beauty right there.
What a looker.
He admitted to poisoning his wife's Coca-Cola with a toxic off-white powdery substance in an attempt to kill her and marry her daughter.
This is crazy.
Legitimately crazy. According to state records, Ruff pleaded guilty to aggravated battery in July and was sentenced to 4 years in prison followed by 5 years of probation. As per Indiana court records, in January of 2022, Ruff confessed to officers that he had been spiking his wife's drink over several months with a substance provided by his wife's daughter. So the daughter was in on this.
Oh, my
What are they doing?
God, this is disgusting.
According to a probable cause affidavit, Ruff's wife reported her husband's actions to the Wayne County Sheriff's Department and handed over a pill bottle containing the unknown powdery substance and a Coca-Cola can with an off-white residue at the bottom. Subsequent tests at a hospital revealed that Ruff's wife had MDMA, cocaine, and benzodiazepines
Bro.
in her blood and
That's not
urine.
poisoning. That's partying.
Jeez.
Well, yeah, that is sort of like a circuit party cocktail there. Yeah.
I mean, in some areas of the world,
Yeah,
that is a
yeah.
party.
Hey,
Yeah.
girl.
Substances she denied using. Ruff's defense attorney, John Lawrence Tompkins, stated that Ruff took responsibility for his actions once the state altered the nature of the offense. During an interview with deputies in 2022, Ruff disclosed that he was sexually involved with the wife's 31-year-old daughter from a previous marriage. How gross was this daughter?
God, like two pigs fighting in a blanket.
I really
want to see the
I don't know
daughter.
about you guys, but I really want to see pictures of the wife and the daughter.
Right? I know.
We're looking them up.
I don't know if we're going to find them, but
I kind of want to know, but then I don't want to know.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
I,
like that, yeah.
I have an image in my head.
yeah.
We're scrambling. We want to
I
see.
definitely could guarantee you they're both worse than the image in your head.
Yeah.
Amber?
I don't know. I got a pretty nasty image
I
in my
bet
head
me
right
too,
now.
but I bet it's worse.
Get my smokes.
He explained that the daughter had given him the pill bottle with the powdery substance in it in September of 2021 and instructed him to use it in his mother's drink. Ruff was the only person charged in connection with the crimes. He admitted that the drug cocktail was intended to make his wife sleep for 13 hours or so and eventually kill her.
Wow.
Jeez. They were not using the right drugs.
Yeah, no, that wasn't.
Not sure what they were
None
going
of what
for.
they're giving her is going to make her
It's the
sleep at all.
opposite of that.
She's going to be awake for 3 days.
But yeah, happily.
Right, exactly. Hey, loving life.
Yeah, MDMA. Yeah, she was loving it.
Man.
She felt real sexy.
The daughter and her friend would call Ruff to remind him to administer the drugs, and they would visit to add more of the unknown substance to the wife's drink. What a scumbag family all across the board, man.
That's awful.
Gosh. And how bad was this wife that they were resorting to poisoning her?
Right.
Everybody sucks.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on
Everybody
here, but
sucks in this equation.
Obviously, they're not together anymore. That's what I'm trying to like. Some of these stories are like, and they're still together.
Right. Yeah. No, it would not shock me if they were still together.
This
but it
is
doesn't
a
say.
Springer episode.
It's a lot more than a Springer episode.
Yeah,
Fine, Ricky Lake. I'll go there
This
too.
is
Okay.
Springer and Judge Judy and Cops. You know, this is a few shows wrapped up into one.
Yeah,
Definitely it's Cops. Yeah.
Definitely cops.
for at least the interrogation.
And an episode of
First 48.
Yeah,
I mean, you got a lot
CSI,
going
yeah.
on.
what's the Canadian show? Trailer Park.
Nobody cares about Canada.
But who?
Have you seen that? That's
No.
funny as hell.
They don't have TV up there. They do? Oh.
It's the only show from Canada you'll ever want to watch.
Yeah.
That and Canadians, but worst drivers.
And Parliament sometimes is
Yeah.
entertaining.
Oh.
All right. Northeast Florida officials united against the state park development plans. At the Embassy Suites Hotel in St. Augustine Beach on Wednesday, elected officials from across Northeast Florida gathered to voice their opposition to the development of the state parks. They proposed plans by the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. These proposed plans that we all know, including building golf courses in some areas, disc golf in our areas, hotels and pickleball courts inside 9 state parks, with Anastasia State Park slated for the largest hotel, of course. Neptune Beach Mayor Elaine Brown criticized the proposal, calling it absolutely ridiculous to develop such a pristine area that's been cherished by families for generations. St. Johns County Commissioner Sarah Arnold condemned the state's government's plan as an egregious overreach, highlighting the lack of local input and the hasty scheduling and cancellation of the public meetings. St. Augustine Beach Mayor Dylan Rumrell warned that the project could cause potentially irreversible damage. He's not wrong. Atlantic Beach Mayor Curtis Ford emphasized the importance of vigilance, noting that similar developments could threaten other parks, like Hanna Park, if not actively opposed. The officials stood united in their stance against the proposed developments. When asked about the identity of the proponents behind the proposed 350-room hotel, the officials admitted they were unaware. Jacksonville City Councilman Rory Diamond remarked that it remained a mystery despite ongoing discussions among officials. Diamond outlined the initial steps to address their concerns, including standing up against the proposal, seeking local control over permitting, and potentially filing lawsuits. Commissioner Arnold mentioned her continuous communication with lobbying teams and allies in Tallahassee to combat the proposal. Although the press conference was held on private property and restricted to the press, which is why I was there, Rory.
Yes, you were there in person.
In person. Yeah. Yeah. There were protesters there on the beach wearing shirts. I mean, demonstrators. They weren't protesting.
Yeah,
they weren't protesting the fact that these officials were standing united against the development.
But is that why they didn't tell anybody in town that they were going to do this? Because there was a little bit of like, whoa, this is happening? Wow.
Yeah, they don't always.
I don't know how it works.
They don't always give advance notice on press releases to people outside the press
And it
on
needed
press
to
conferences.
It needed to be a controlled message. And sometimes when you open it to the public, you lose that control. And you get one person that's just screaming stuff out that steals away from the message. And they wanted to be very clear that they were delivering to Tallahassee this message. And that's the reason it was private.
Like a clear communication,
Yeah.
not a bunch of seagulls.
Yeah, and I talked to the supporters outside after afterwards and you know, said, "Hey, everybody in there was on the same side you're on." And, and it's happening. You know, so
yeah,
you know,
and that was good. It was good to see everybody united on that front for sure.
Mayor Rumrell's speech was amazing.
It was great.
Like we need to cut that out and like keep that for when we feel down on our community. That was a great speech, honestly.
Yeah, I thought that I asked the best question of the day. A lot of people asking questions.
A lot of people asking
questions. Nobody asked the questions. Nobody's ever asked this question.
Right.
But, you know, I asked if anybody had been in contact with DeSantis. Most people up there have DeSantis' phone number.
Quiet, right?
Yeah. And Rory told me, well, I should ask members of the press about that.
Well, you are the press. Like,
I am
don't
the press,
understand.
stupid.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What happened? Maybe did you wear the badge? You didn't wear the badge.
I didn't wear the badge. No, I didn't wear the badge.
I made you
Maybe
lariat and everything. You just put it around your neck. It says press.
But then I asked a follow-up question. I said, so nobody's been in touch with DeSantis? And there were a lot of head-shaking no's, which that would have been my first call.
Right.
My first call was, hey, DeSantis, what's going on here? But apparently that was nobody's first.
Has he said anything? I don't.
No, he had a press release yesterday and kind of killed the whole project.
Really?
Well, didn't kill the whole project. Definitely put discussions off until after the election.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's really postponed.
Yeah. No, and he threw blame to someone leaking from the liberal side.
Yeah, I'm so tired of DeSantis and the people who back him doing this whole, they're liberals in disguise thing. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's so ridiculous. Let's get back on track, Ron DeSantis. People used to like you 2 years ago. Let's get back to helping people.
I second that.
Yeah. Jeez, man. Yeah, that's just such a stupid smokescreen to throw out there.
He doesn't have to run again. Just do the right thing.
Yeah, just take accountability, man.
No matter whatever party tells you, just do the right thing.
Right, right.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
I thought he loved this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
No, he really doesn't care.
He'll come back here and live here.
Prove your love.
Yeah.
Got to prove your love.
Unfortunate. All right. Our final story today, a very sad one. If you were in traffic yesterday, it was tough to get around the city of St. Augustine, especially if you were riding down US 1, because there was a terrible, terrible motorcycle accident that involved a man in his 30s. He was unfortunately killed in the crash. It happened yesterday afternoon, according to St. Johns County Fire Rescue. The crash happened at the intersection of South Ponce de Leon Boulevard and 207. And St. Johns County Fire Rescue responded to the scene. They received a call around 2:45. I know they were still working the scene close to 5 o'clock, after 5 o'clock, I think. I was still getting calls after that. The motorcyclist was a man in his 30s. There's no information out there on his name just yet that I was able to find, at least before the show, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Florida Highway Patrol was investigating the crash. And it's just always sad, man. It's we say it every time something like this happens on a motorcycle. I mean, I had a motorcycle that was my daily driver for about 6 months. It was all I drove. I had no other vehicle. And, I mean, people almost ran me off the road multiple times. I almost got hit by multiple cars. And everybody who's ridden a motorcycle for any extended period of time will tell you that. It's just, you are definitely taking your life in your hands every single time you crank that thing up, man. So just very, very sad to learn of this, and we hope everybody who's hopping on their motorcycles today takes a little extra precaution.
Yeah, look twice. I mean, and I think everyone's kind of experienced this in Florida. You're driving into the west and the sun's setting, and you got that view, and if you don't look twice,
true.
I mean, you could lose a motorcycle in that glare very easily,
in the blind spots too.
And I've done that before, where it's like, okay, and luckily I catch it out of the corner of my eye. And it's like, oh my gosh, I could have killed that person.
And I never rely on the side view mirror completely. I always look at the side mirror and then I look
do that
to whatever side I'm turning, because I always like to make sure. And there have been plenty of times where it's been, my mirror has been clear, but when you look over, there is a guy on a bike right next to you, man.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, the new cars spoil you. You still need to look. The new cars have the little light on it that says your blind spot. Something's in your blind spot.
Yeah.
And you kind of, I catch myself doing it. I was like, okay, I should have peeked, and I didn't peek. And I was like, I got to make sure I stay in that habit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So we feel for the family of this individual today, for sure. Troy, how do you want to approach the comments today, man?
I will tackle the tumultuous thoughts of our thinking tribe.
All right. As you do that, I'll let everybody know that Bates Hewitt & Floyd is not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk, longevity in our community, and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing that for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent that offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed to be properly insured in St. Augustine. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and set up your free initial appointment to talk to them and figure out how to get yourself on a better path.
So many success stories with Christy, honestly.
Including everybody in this room.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm very grateful.
We wouldn't tell you about it and brag about it if we hadn't experienced it ourselves.
I didn't even know. Very grateful for her service, honestly.
And I'm very grateful for the services of B&S Signs. We got a new billboard coming up next month.
All right.
Yep.
Everybody in comments loves your hat, by the way.
I know. Well, I love my hat.
It's awesome.
I love my hat.
They make the best hats, like
they
for
do
real.
Make great hats.
Yeah.
They make great hats. I actually still need to give you the hat they gave me last time I was in there. Oh. They gave you a very sparkly hat. They gave me a very sparkly hat to give to you.
Bro, you need a push.
I know. You need to remind me. Please text me later so I remind to put that in my car. Okay?
Put that in my comment. Got it.
Yeah. All right. But B&S Signs, they do signs. So we were talking about their hats, but they do signs.
Yeah. They do everything.
Yeah, they really do everything. Give them a look at bnssigns.com.
And great people.
Great people.
Oh, yeah.
Great people.
Really
Solid.
nice people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love dealing with B&S Signs. I really do. I feel good every time I walk out of there. Just every single person is great to deal with.
Because Shauna's more fun than About Toss.
And they love where they work. That's awesome.
They really do.
Yeah.
And it's a family business. You know, Jay's got his son working there. And he's doing a lot of work with it. You know, it's a true family business. And they're great people and they care about our community in so many ways. All right, Troy, what you got in comments, man?
All right, so far in the comments, I got Wawa at 338, Costco at 307. Kenny wanted me to tell you sorry, and I should give you a hug.
It's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
Does that mean you're not accepting the apology?
Okay. So,
that means he's got to find another way to apologize because that apology not accepted.
Long day, Kenny.
I think I think Kenny will take that challenge, and you might not have wanted to ask for that. Purple benches. Has anybody seen any?
No.
Okay. Is avocado a fruit?
No.
Okay. I said yes, but
I said
I'm going to say vegetable.
Yeah.
But it has a big seed. And
Is that a bouncy ball?
the term of the day is what in tarnation?
Oh, what
in tarnation?
I'm challenging everybody out there. At some point today, you got to go, what in tarnation?
Oh, all right. Yosemite Sam, you old Blevins. All right, man. What is our Stoidum stat for today?
All right, Stoidum stat, 2005. I remember this very well. This is when Katrina hit New Orleans. And, this is the day it made landfall. Mayor Ray Nagin, I think is the way you say his name.
Okay.
He did an evacuation order on the 28th, and it hit the next day. So they really didn't have a lot of time, and people didn't have a lot of places to go. The buses filled up very quickly, and a lot of people couldn't get out. But the image that I remember the most is
Kanye,
the Astrodome, and the roof falling in. They moved in.
Yeah.
They moved into that in September 1st, like a couple days after, because all the levees had given away. And I don't think I'll ever forget the image of not the Astrodome, the Superdome.
Yeah, definitely. That was miserable.
I wrote Astrodome, and I totally knew it was the Superdome.
But see, that's beautiful dyslexia right there.
Yeah.
You just knew how to balance it out.
Yeah.
I'll never forget the look on Michael Myers' face when
Never.
Kanye said what he said.
Yeah. Like a deer in headlights.
Right. Yeah. That was. I remember watching that. That was.
I'd have been like, oh, well, everyone has their opinion. I would have tried to. He did nothing. He just stood there.
He didn't know what to do. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
Didn't know what to do.
Oh, man.
That is iconic moment.
That was That was when we realized something was a little off with Kanye.
Something.
Yeah,
It was the most. Yeah, that was the moment, right?
Yeah,
that was it when it started to go downhill. Oh.
All right.
What did not go downhill?
That
was alley-oop for you, Pete, to go to.
Oh, what did not go downhill was St. Augie's Pizza. I thought you were going to put an image up or something. I was waiting for something to pop up on the screen. Yeah.
I was looking down and looked up at the screen.
Such a beautiful layup. Beautiful
I thought
layup.
they found the ladies.
It was like Space Jam.
I thought they found their pictures.
Oh.
The girl and the daughter.
Right, yeah. St. Augie's Pizza, going there today, right in between Ribery and M.L. King. Get yourself some great slices of pie. Plugs, Troy.
All right, tonight on Bollocks, we're talking about mobsters.
Oh, that's a fun one.
Yeah, how they became mobsters, possibly some of the hits that happened to the mobsters, all kinds of different mobster stories.
Better not mention any Melfies in there.
You know what's good for you.
What you got, Davey?
Hey, 3 o'clock. We got Jenna coming in the studio, giving us some great updates, and she's got some really cool photography to share with everybody today. So I'm excited. Yeah, it'll be
cool,
good,
man. We hope you guys have a great day. Check us out at 3. We will talk to you later.
Bye-bye.